Hi, I'm Kolarile, and I love talking about communication. And the communicator of the week this week is a man who really isn't that great at communication generally.
I maybe choose my words. There's some movement. There's been a response from the, there's been a response from the opposition, but yes, I'm sorry.
Yes, old man Joe, sleepy Joe, the US President Joe Biden has committed so many gaffes and has gotten a little bit weird with his communication over recent years that it has justifiably called people to question his competence, but also his ability to continue to be president, certainly to run for another 4 years, given his age. And so, going into this State of the Union address, there was a lot riding on this. Now, when I did my own analysis of the last 16 UK prime ministers and US presidents in the last 40 years, Joe Biden came in 12th out of 16, and only really that high because he had some pretty poor competition. So you can see that he really isn't that great a communicator. But I have to say, he did extremely well with this State of the Union address.
Imagine a future with affordable child care. Millions of families can get they need to go to work to help grow the economy. Imagine a future with paid leave, because no one should have to choose between working and taking care of their sick family member. It's because of you America's coming back. It's because of you our future is brighter. It's because of you that tonight we can proudly say the state of our union is strong and getting stronger.
Yes, the word I saw most describe this performance was feisty. He was animated, he seemed full of vigor, he was focused on his message, he had fun with the Republicans who shouted things all the way through his speech, and he was not afraid to take them on and respond to them and have a little bit of back and forth. All the things that people hoped they would see from their president, but had pretty much given up any hope of seeing that from Joe Biden because he really seemed to have lost a step and be showing his age. Now, the important thing that it teaches us about communication is about the importance of tone. Now, I always say there are two elements of your speech that must be paid attention to. One is your message, which is what people will take away about the subject or the content of what you say. And the second is your tone, which is what is going to determine what people take away about you personally. So if you have a speech or presentation to give, as well as focusing on what you want to say in terms of your content, you must also think about the tone that you want to display, because that's what people will think about you when your speech is done. The word, as I say, I heard most describing this particular performance was feisty. Even the right-wing press couldn't describe this as another Sleepy Joe performance. So they went on going on about how maybe you'd had too much coffee or whatever it is. All of which, from Joe Biden's point of view, was fantastic because it countered the narrative that he had lost a step and he didn't have the fight left in him. So truly important for all of us to be mindful of the tone that we use when we communicate. Do you want to come across as professional, as inspiring, as jovial, as laid back, or as serious? All of these things will be managed by the tone you use in your communication and will send a subconscious message to your audience or the people you're interacting with that they will take away with them about you. A very good contrast to this actually was by the US Alabama Senator Katie Britt, who did the response to the State of the Union. And let's just say that her tone was weird.
First of all, we see you, we hear you, and we stand with you. I know you're frustrated.
Yeah, I can see what she was trying to do. She was trying to give a full sense of, how much this meant to her, but she clearly was just overacting, which gives us one particular warning about tone. It has to be authentic. If it is put on, if it is clearly being done for dramatization effect, the people are just not going to take it seriously, and it will rebound and reflect badly on you, as Katie Britt has unfortunately experienced with the reams of news items, press, memes, even a Saturday Night Live comedy skit that have been made or written at her expense. So remember your tone, keep it authentic, because that is what people are going to take away when they think about you. As always, when you are ready to start working on your communication skills, and it is time, a great place to start is with my free masterclass. You'll find the link somewhere around this page. So click on it, take the class, and I'll see you there. See you next time.